Ned Nwoko has released another video showing Sammy, Regina Daniel's brother, repeatedly coming to his home and harassing his children and domestic staff, especially whenever he's not around. His visits were often aggressive and disruptive. So my people, Ned Nwoko shared this video and I'm going to read what he posted on his Twitter page. He wrote, "This is someone I sponsored through his last 2 years at the University of Ekpoma. I bought his musical instruments, rented and furnished a flat for him in Abuja. In addition to the house I bought for Regina in Asaba before our marriage for the use of all of them. I also routinely provided allowances to all members of the family, including her mother, Rita Daniels. Indeed, in the last 2 years, I have a record of transferring 125 million naira to her alone. When Regina started her rehabilitation, there was a clear instruction by the doctor to strictly restrict people, especially her enablers, from having access to her. The therapy was arranged after I noticed troubling changes in her behavior linked to her dependence on certain illegal substances, including going for 48 hours without sleeping and eating every 2 hours. Unfortunately, Sammy, Destiny, some of their siblings, together with a few of their friends, noticeably Sonia Uche Montana, among others, constantly defied these instructions. They would come into the house uninvited, sometimes forcing their way in, and would bring her the same thing she was being treated for instead of helping her recover. They encouraged her addiction and completely frustrated the efforts to the doctors and therapists working with her. It is important to note that Lawrence, Sammy, his girlfriend NK, Destiny, Sonia, and others also took the same deal as Regina. In fact, Lawrence and Sammy were the ones who first introduced and supplied these things to her. They were deeply involved in the habits themselves, and rather than helping her get better, they kept drawing her back into the same destructive lifestyle. I do not drink alcohol or smoke. In fact, I'm a vegetarian, so I found these characters and behavior reprehensible and totally unacceptable. Just 4 weeks ago, I woke up around 4 a.m. and realized that Regina was in my room and on the phone. She was clearly high, and she knows that I don't want her in my room in that condition. I asked her to go to her room, and she told me that Sammy's girlfriend was in her room. I was alarmed and angry because that girl should never have been in my house, let alone around Regina, since she's one of the enablers who constantly bring her